beatboxing has really brought an extraordinary and much needed element of artistry to the microphone. Now, I think you had a lot of MCs, rappers, whatever, we could just spit whatever. Roses are red, violets are blue, and the crowd's gonna go wild, But, with a beatboxer, when a beatboxer gets on the mic in front of a crowd, they're bringing a whole different perception of what it means to rock a microphone.
Well, I mean, usually you just see people gleaming up, like,
like, what the fuck is that? Right.
And not everybody can do it. I mean, anybody can spit, anybody can rhyme.
Right.
It takes that certain MC where it's just like, okay, wow, this got something special.
Yeah.
Beatboxing is the same exact thing where it's something obviously not everybody can do.
Right.
You can try.
Yeah.
But it's one of the things where it's just like when you're that beatboxer and you come up to the stage and you captivate that audience. Right. That's it. Like, you got them. It's just wow.
Right. And it's like I remember the first time I saw KRS Rock live, and I'm just sitting there like, whoa. Like, okay, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Where before it would like, I see a dope MC live like Nas or somebody who was also incredible, but I was always captivated. Maybe it's because of my upbringing of like Sam Cooke or Marvin Gaye, or someone who took the idea of vocals and put such technique and feeling into it that you just stand and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
And with rhyming, it's like I'm captivated by the storytelling. I'm captivated by the metaphors and the rhyme structure. But then whenever I would go to a show, I just be like, oh man, it didn't give me what I heard on the CD. It's like, because when you have, and I mean, most people know this. It's like you hear this on the track, and it's become such a part of your life that when you go see it live, you want to see something of that artistry, and that's not an easy thing to do.
Especially with audio. Sometimes you go and the audios are like all screwed up.
But it's like,
just like,
because of the way they're holding the mic or the way they sound. But it's like, I went to go see Tracy Chapman, right, last year. Perfect. 4 people on the stage, right? Sounds like the album.
Wow.
Right? Like the vocals sound better than the album. It's like, I love vocalists and artists that it's like when you hear them live and when you see them live, it sounds better than what you may have heard from them on an internet video or on wax, right? And that's one of the things I think is that's kind of peculiar to beatboxing, because it's like when you hear it on wax and when you hear it, it's like, okay, that's cool, you may pick up on it, whatnot, but it's when you see it live, when you see someone up there rocking the stage live, I think that's where that magic happens. And that's one of the things that I think beatbox brings back to the microphone for hip hop is a magical element, you know what I mean, to the live show. There's 65 people, and we make it open, right? Because we don't want to exclude anybody, right? If you think that's the way a battle should be. If you want to step up to the mic, be my guest. We're open about that, but you may get tore down, And so, definitely what happened is, a lot of people stepped up to the mic, and then after the first round, it's like, I think, peace, So, I mean, you had that happen. Then round after round, as people, what we did was we wanted the art form to not just be about making beats, but to be about as much about listening and spitting, as much about being able to work with other artists as just being able to do crazy sounds and beats by itself, right? Because it's one thing to be able to just come up with a crazy sound, like, okay, so that's your sound, all right? So that's the sound that you're gonna use, all right? But can you take that sound and put it inside of a composition or a way that you can actually interact with a violinist, or a djembe player, or a dancer, or an MC, right? So what we did, because a lot of beatboxers can't, or that element, because the beatbox has been going solo for so long. Not a lot of beatboxers are used to like actually being in the moment and in the pocket with other people.
Oh, so your competition is more of something like that, or as far as like
it's
you guys
all around.
Really,
they have to battle.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so at the beginning, basically what we do is we have a panel of judges, and then we have an audience vote, right, online, right, where people can go online and they can vote for whoever it is that they want to, right, on humanbeatbox.com, right. So the first round is like a solo round, so you get 2 minutes, and it's basically a free for all, right. You got 2 minutes to show what you got, right, and then out of that, the audience and the judges basically do a score on musicality, technicality. What was the other one? Originality, and the fourth one, it was musicality, technicality, and creativity, right? Which originality and creativity could be two different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we had those 4 criteria for like how a person could score, and then the first round was solo. The second round was backing an MC. So basically, they had to, take a acapella of someone. It could be something as crazy as Fats Domino or Michael Jackson or Nas, right? Right, and they had to create. They basically had to back that track up, right, with nothing but their vocals, right? So then at that point, after that one, then we had a covers round, which it could be only themselves, but they had to choose a song to cover out of a selected number of songs, right? So out of that, it came down really close, but we broke it down to the top 8. So then those top 8 will come here. They'll do a similar style battle to whittle it down to the top 4, and then those 4 go head to head, mic to mic, in a straight, old school. I'm battling you, you battling me. Right, yep. Off the block, So it's like, and the reason we did it that way is because, we figured we can narrow down the entire scope of your talent, and how versatile are you, like how much can you work in challenge, because be challenged day by day, right? Because we want the beatboxers to really be working artists, and when you're a working artist, it's like, bam, somebody gives you this script or this note or this gig, and you go to rehearsal, you're rocking it the next day. This is the reality of the business,
That's the life.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm very excited about it.
Well, you just got me excited about it. That sounds good.